Allergy season. Training season. Gorgeous
Every
weather.
season's training season.
Hi everyone, welcome. It's another Training Thursday with me. I'm Jordan Bateman, the Vice President Communications and Marketing for the Independent Contractors and Businesses Association, the mighty ICBA, joined as always by
Kerry Vital, Project Coordinator for the Training
Vital
Department.
by name, Vital by nature, Deb's bouncing baby girl, and we are back. What is it? April 15th.
It is your birthday tomorrow.
It is my birthday. I am slightly younger than ICBA. I turn 45 tomorrow, which is crazy. ICBA turns 46 on April 26th, so we are 355 days apart. 45 feels old, but I don't want to get into it. I have enough mental health breakdowns over COVID. No. I cannot get into another one over my age. I think that we should all just decide that the last year doesn't count and we should all just reverse back a year. And so I will remain 44 for another year.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think that's a really good plan.
Kerry will remain 29 for another year.
Oh, I celebrate my annual 25th birthday.
25th, perfect.
Yeah, every year.
Okay, Thursday, April 29th. That is the week of our birthday celebration here at ICBA. We have a course coming up, Critical Elements of Customer Service. Kerry, what can you tell us about this one?
It's brand new and we're really excited about it. It is with our lovely Pamela Bragg, who does all of our HR series courses. And so she's brought us something new. So it is a webinar format. As Jordan said, April the 29th. So this virtual workshop's designed for those with an existing level of customer service who want to build their knowledge. So it's going to focus around 6 critical elements of customer service that, when you truly embrace them, will bring customers back to experience service that outdoes the competition. So some of those things are, you're going to understand what a customer...
Did you say outdoes the competition?
Yes.
Outdoes the competition.
I know. I'm fully aware.
I like how you just kind of tried to keep going and I wouldn't let you. I'm sorry. That was funny. I've never heard you mispronounce a word. You're so good at this stuff.
God.
All right.
I know. So some of those critical elements are focus on customer service, procedures, culture, problem solving, measurement, and reinforcement. So yeah, it's a very well-rounded course. You can basically come out with it being able to provide excellent customer service. So it's a 4-hour session on April the 29th.
Perfect. And of course, ICBA and Merit members get a discount over non-members. You know, like, customer service is such an interesting thing, right? Like, 90% of the time, it's not too hard because customers are generally happy and good, and, you know, you build a relationship with them. But man, that 10% of customer who are tough. Oof.
I used to work customer service retail, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Back, way back when I was a ghostwriter, and I would work with authors, speakers on turning their stuff into books.
Yep.
And there was about 10% of my clients who you had to fire because it consumed 90% of your time. Like, you were never going to be able to make them happy. It's a fine line. So I'm happy to see Pam's doing this course. I'm happy to see that she's got a dealing with difficult customers and people list.
Indeed.
Yeah. I think it was Jonathan McGill, our communications manager. I think he had a little post-it note for a long time next to his desk, which is like, you don't know what the person on the other end of this phone is going through. And it was sort of his way of giving grace, essentially, to the person calling in upset about something, which, more than ever in COVID land, is a good lesson for all of us, I guess. But
absolutely. Our senior training coordinator, Ali, is really good with the customer service and dealing with difficult people, especially. There have been several times where, because we sit kind of back to back for everyone who's hasn't been in our office, and there's been several times where I've just started to laugh really quietly so as not to disturb it, because she's very calm, but she has this phone voice when she's dealing with somebody who's very difficult, and I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, the Ali webinar voice is also great.
Yes,
you know,
I know.
I heard her hosting this morning, and it's just like so professional, and you're like, oh, Ali, so great.
And then she gets off the microphone and she's herself.
Yeah, exactly. So, Critical Elements of Customer Service. It's a live online webinar, 8:30 to 12:30 on the 29th of April. And you can go to icba.ca/courses to see this and all of our other courses, dozens and dozens and dozens of courses.
We got lots.
For whatever it is that you need to do this spring, now is the time to get some training. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. People don't think of construction as a customer service business, but it totally is. 100%. People think customer service, they think retail, they think, small
food
business.
service, grocery stores, things like that, yeah.
Someone's stroking the check for you in construction, and that is your customer, and that's the person that you got to make sure is very happy.
Absolutely.
How is your running going? I imagine it's more fun in this weather than in
it's a little nicer, yeah, except that it is now warm in the afternoons. So I went for a run yesterday night, and it was a little hot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, but that's okay. It is good. I kind of feel like I was basking like a lizard. But it's nice because now there's a little bit more daylight in the mornings.
Yes.
So when I do go out in the mornings, which is most of the time, it is not pitch black.
That's good. I don't have to worry about you, falling off Steveston Dike into the water or anything like that. You're taken care of. You're safe.
No, I am so far so good. Fine.
Yeah. We actually took the kids down to Steveston last weekend. We just needed something to do, and we wanted to be outside and see something different. And I gotta say, Steveston's such a nice little town. It's really come a long way.
It is.
And we did the cannery last year. This year we did the other side, the Heritage Fishing Village. Which I can't remember the name for, I'm sorry. But found that really interesting, and then kind of walked through the town. So yeah, Steveston, always nice for a day out if you can do it without disobeying Dr. Henry's orders.
Exactly. Just be forewarned that as we get into the spring and summer, parking is really hard.
Yes, yeah. Parking is hard. And I'll say this, a higher percentage of people masked up outside there than I've seen in other places outside. And, yeah, and so we masked up as well, even though it was outside. But, there was a good, throng of people, so you want to make sure that is all set. Although my kids, every time we go there, my kids are like, is this the fishing dock where that seal pulled the kid into the water? Because it was a viral video from a few years ago. And my poor, 14 and 11 now, I don't know why they're terrified of this. They could fight off a seal easy, but no, they're terrified that, if they get too close to the edge, that they too will be pulled off by a seal.
Yes, because it is indeed the dock where that happened.
Yes, exactly.
And it's very funny when that video shows up on like random news shows and clip shows and things like that, because you're like, oh God, it's Steveston.
Yeah, I was there. All right, that is it for us for this week. We will see you next week. One more thing. I just want to wish a very happy, speaking of birthdays, a happy 50th birthday, anniversary of their founding to our friends at All West Glass. Laura Stanton, her father Dan founded the company. Laura runs it now. They actually have 4 sub-companies, fantastic Northern BC success story, 19 locations. They do everything from auto glass to commercial installation glass. All West Glass, AWG in Smithers, BC. Congratulations, happy 50th birthday. Is it okay for ICBA to say we're super proud of them?
Absolutely, we are. And I also want to say that they're a really good support of our apprenticeship programs, so I especially love them.
Perfect. So yeah, AWG, All West Glass. Laura, your team, congratulations. And I hope you're partying it up in a socially safe manner in Smithers
Virtually,
today.
perhaps right now.
Perfect. See you next week.